They screamed when the power vanished, when the crowds closed in, when the doors were kicked open, when the uniforms stopped protecting them. The men who had fed nations into furnaces suddenly understood fear. This is the other side of history, the rare moments when cruelty met consequence and blood debts were collected in full. Benito Mussolini built a dictatorship on terror and war, crushing dissent, feeding bodies into imperial campaigns, leaving villages burned and families erased. When his regime collapsed, he was caught trying to flee. He was shot repeatedly, his body beaten, dragged through the streets, kicked, spat on, and hung upside down in public while the crowd struck him again and again, unloading years of rage into dead flesh. Adolf Hitler engineered industrial murder, ghettos, camps, mass graves, and mechanized slaughter. When defeat closed in, he hid underground, trembling, paranoid, abandoned. He bit down on poison and shot himself, dying in panic and isolation, his corpse burned hastily like trash, stripped of the spectacle he believed he deserved. Nicolae Ceausescu starved his population while building monuments to himself, filled prisons with the broken and silenced dissent through terror. When revolt erupted, he was captured, tried in minutes, dragged into a yard, and executed by gunfire. Bullets tore through him and his wife as soldiers emptied magazines, ending a reign built on fear with raw violence. Muammar Gaddafi ruled through torture, disappearances, and massacres. When his control shattered, he was pulled from hiding, beaten, bleeding, screaming, surrounded by the people he had crushed. He was killed violently in the chaos, his body displayed as proof that the myth of invincibility was dead. Joachim von Ribbentrop helped engineer genocide through paperwork and diplomacy. After capture, he stood in a courtroom, then on a scaffold. The trapdoor opened, the ropes snapped tight, and he died slowly, choking, watched by witnesses. His end recorded with the same precision he once used to destroy lives. Justice is rare, uneven, and imperfect, but sometimes it arrives with teeth. Sometimes history does not forgive. Sometimes monsters do not fade quietly. Sometimes they fall screaming, and the world exhales, knowing it does not undo the dead, but it reminds the living that power is not eternal, and that cruelty can end with a body on the ground and a legacy in ruins.